Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elmer. So we're going to be going through my Game Week 17 team selection, as well as my Game Week 15, Game Week 16 team review, as well as my Game Week 17 transfer considerations. But before we get into that, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you leave you hit that button so you don't miss any content going up on the channel. We're still 15 away from 300 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe. And a slight disclaimer: I apologize for the background noise. I'm recording this during the day, and it's a bit noisy and hectic as people are traveling to go to see their grandparents. So I apologize for the background noise. And without wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first, I'm going to start off with my Game Week 16 team review. Managed to score 58 points and cover points 195, and as well as a green arrow from 190k to 143k, which I'm very happy about. Still pushing for top 100k, and I think it's going to be achievable. So yeah, so we had Fabianski in goal with 4 points. He was on 11 points before they conceded late on to Bournemouth. Just really disappointing. It have been big step up to the top 100k. But take you get what you get and you don't get upset. So 4 points. Then I had Van Hecke with 1 point. Disappointing display from Brighton once again. They had the run of fixtures and I don't think they've kept a clean sheet in any of the fixtures. Then we have H Nuri getting a -2. He got a second yellow after the final whistle had been blown for fighting, I think, with one of the Ipswich fans, which was very disappointing. So -2 for him. What a shambolic signing he's been. Then you had Lewis Hall with 15 points, 2 assists, a clean sheet, and 3 bonus points. Very happy with that. Then you had Saka, Palmer, and Rogers all underperforming with 3 and 2 respectively. Very disappointing from them. Then you had Salah who got an assist, 10 points. They were down to 10 men, so I let him off the hook because they were down to 10 men. So 5 points is very much appreciated. At least he won the captaincy battle for the week. Then we had Buemo with 9 points and 3 bonus points, which was very surprising for scoring against Chelsea late on. Then you had Joe Pedro with 2 points, and then had also a very shambolic side. Just the Brighton assets have been very poor. Then you had Isaac who scored a goal and an assist for 11 points, and then on the bench we have Flecken, Wissa who had 3 and 2 respectively, and then Mikolenko surprisingly kept a clean sheet against Arsenal, and also managed to pick up I think 2 bonus points, which is very surprising. No one expected it, and Graves did not play for Ipswich. Well, the team for Game 16, pretty solid team, but hope for Game 17 you can be able to score more points than 58 as we push for that top 100k. So now let's look at what Game 17 has in store for us. So these are the team. These are the transfer considerations I'm thinking for game week 17, and that is 8 Nori, who has been a very poor signing. I think they haven't kept any clean sheets since I bought him, and only managed to keep to get one attacking return. Very poor signing, very poor signing. So they play Leicester next, but he won't be available for that match, and he's still on that yellow card threshold when he comes back. So I think it's time to move on from the Wolves assets because they are relegation battle side at the moment. And I think we're going to have a very chaotic season. So I'm moving away from the Wolves assets. And I think the person I want to bring in is Gabriel. At 6.2 million, I know it's an expensive player. And Timber, I think, is a little bit cheaper. I just think Gabriel offers you a lot of attacking returns, so it adds up to his bonus points, and I think it's a better asset compared to the likes of Saliba and Timber. The only slight concern is his injury issues at the start of the season, but I hope that is the last one you're going to see for the season. But it's something to consider. But think I'm going to be going for Gabriel because of just the bonus points and the attacking returns potential that he gives out. So that's the transfer considerations for Game Week 17. Now that transfer in mind, let's look at my Game Week 17 team selection. So we're going to start off with the defenders and the goalkeeper departments. We're going to be having Fabianski in goal. Most of them have been looking good defensively of late. They're just conceding a lot of late chances. They've been looking pretty solid. and I hope that against Brighton, who have been very, very poor, they conceded 3 goals to Crystal Palace and were only lucky to concede, to score the one. It was very, very fortunate for them. The game could have ended 3-0. So I hope that West Ham can be able to keep a clean sheet and Fabian can be able to get a lot of save points. Then you have Van Heke against West Ham. So a nil-nil will be very much appreciated in that fixture for a double whammy of clean sheets. But yeah, that's less said about the Brighton defense, the better. Then you have Hall against Ipswich. Newcastle looked very, very good against the team they played during the week. I think it was Leicester. They looked very good defensively. And they're going to play a team in the same ilk as Leicester in Ipswich, who are also very have a poor side, relegation battling side. So I hope that against Ipswich, Hall can be able to impress as well. Then you have Gabriel, who I'm going to bring in as discussed earlier. And I hope that he's going to keep a clean sheet against Crystal Palace. And maybe a cheeky corner goal, very much appreciated as well. Plus, the defense looks pretty nice. Hope for clean sheets across the board. And yeah, now let's look at what the midfield is going to be looking like. Then now we can look at my midfield. I'm going to be having Cole Palmer in there against Everton. He's going to be my captain because I don't anticipate it's going to be a boring nil-nil like the Arsenal game, just playing for corners and passing the ball to Saka and hoping for the best. At least with the Chelsea side, everybody performs, and that's why Palmer is likely to get a goal here and maybe an assist, maybe even a cheeky penalty goal will be very much appreciated. Then you have Salah against Spurs. Spurs just played their full 11 against Manchester United, and so I think they're going to be pretty. They're going to have a less day for resting compared to Liverpool, who fielded the second team and still managed to win. So that they're going to be very interesting match. I think as I think Liverpool are going to just edge it a little bit, and I hope that they're going to be able to perform and be able and to bring out the best in Salah, get another assist, as well as accompanied by a goal here or there. Then we have Saka against Crystal Palace. Arsenal, we all know the way they play, it's just Saka and Inshallah. And he's also on corners, so high chance. So maybe a Saka assist, Gabriel goal, very much appreciated. Then we have Boemo finishing off the midfield as they play Nottingham Forest. A very good Nottingham Forest team, but Brentford playing at home. They're one of the best teams in the league. So I'd expect them to win that fixture, and I hope that Memo can be able to carry on the faith I've kept in him uh, since the start of game week 1. I hope that he's going to be able to perform against a very good Nottingham Forest team, who they lost Murillo. So that's something else to have an advantage of having Brentford attack at the moment. So that's the midfield. Looks pretty solid. Now let's look at the forward line. Now we can look at the forward line, the backsman of the team. We have Pedro in there, who has been very poor, very lackluster in front of goal for Brighton. But the advantage is he managed to play 90 minutes in their last fixture. Maybe that is a positive. Maybe it's a negative. He might be rotated, but that's something to look at in the future. But I hope he's going to start against West Ham. But it's conflicting between him and Fabianski. Maybe penalty save for Fabianski, a Van Heke goal or an assist, and then a Pedro rebound goal. That would be the ideal situation, I think, in that fixture. But hey, it looks pretty impossible. But all you can do is hope for the best. Then we have Wisa against Nottingham Forest, just the same as I've mentioned from Buemo. Advantage of playing Nottingham Forest with no Murillo at the moment, but also being at home where they've been the best team at home. They play for the fans, they fight for the badge at home. So I hope that Wisa can be able to perform as well. Then we have Isaac against Ipswich. That's the same as game week 16. Will be very much appreciated in that fixture. And then on the bench, you're going to be having Flecken against Nottingham Forest. Brentford can't seem to buy a clean sheet to save their life. That's why it's going to be on the bench. But you never know, might switch to him instead of Fabianski before the deadline. But that's something to think about it, the goalkeepers don't really matter at the moment. Then you have Rodgers against Man City. I don't know whether you should bench him or start him with the way Man City are playing. Rodgers might get a sneaky goal here. So that's something else to consider with Man City's form. At the moment, he's going to be on the bench, but I'm slightly considering starting him. But I don't know for who, but I'm slightly considering starting him. Then we have Mikolenko against Chelsea. I just think Chelsea are going to score. And Greaves, I don't know whether he's going to play or not. That's the team for Game Week 17. Looks pretty solid. Hope we can be able to get another green arrow as we up the ranks to be able to get that top 100k finish. So that, guys, that's the team. If you've managed to reach this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you all guys later. Have a Merry Christmas and spend time with your family. I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.